last week I said that there were two issues that came up for small business people as being a problem for them. And one was loneliness and the other was confidence. So we've spoken about loneliness and how to combat that. So this week I'm going to talk to you about confidence, and that would be building business confidence. I was really surprised when I started working as a business coach just how often that word came up. Largely, very often from people that I really admired and thought, oh my goodness, they've got it all sorted, how am I going to help them? And very quickly into a conversation that word would arise. And I've come to understand that it's partly about that when we're pushing boundaries, when we're looking to move on as we progress, each time we're going to have to take that feeling of stepping into the cold swimming pool and moving on to the next thing that is slightly outside our comfort zone. So I've got three things that you can think about this week. The first is to take stock of where you are now compared to where you were at a point in the past. So it might be 3 months or 6 months or 12 months ago, but something when a significant moment that you can remember how you were feeling. Maybe you were chatting to somebody about how you were feeling, and you knew you were about to move on to the next stage. Now, when you do that, I suspect you're going to be able to list quite a few things that you've achieved in that time. So say let's take 6 months. So in those 6 months, you've achieved things, you've progressed things, you've gain new customers, you've got rid of customers that weren't really working out properly, you've developed new programs, you've sold a new product, whatever it might be. There will be things that you've achieved during that time. And okay, along the way there may be something that you still haven't done or you really feel you could be doing better. But by taking stock like that, you can actually just push your shoulders back a bit further, lift your head a bit higher and say, wow, I've done that. Okay, what am I going to do next? And I've done this with people for years. I know it works because it's so easy for us to be wrapped up in the moment and not thinking about the journey that we're on. So that would be the first thing. Now the second one would be to find somebody to talk to. A recent survey looking at mental health issues said that found that 2/3 of adults in the UK don't have anybody to talk to about their problems. Now, the business population is no different. But we're lucky because we do have people out there who are willing to be mentors. Actually, if you go out looking for them, you can find some peers that are happy to share, problem shared, problem halved. You might do something mutual with them. Or, okay, yes, I'm back again at Business Coaches, but you can pay somebody to be your business coach, to be your support and mentor, but also to challenge you and to stretch you, but actually to help you with pushing your shoulders back and lifting your head up and realising how great you're doing. So that'd be the second thing I'd suggest you think about, finding somebody to talk to. And then the last one, you can do all by yourself. Years ago, when life was a bit of a mess, I discovered Louise Hay and her approach to positive affirmations. The great thing about positive affirmations is that if you structure your sentence correctly, you don't have to believe what you're saying, you just have to repeat it every day. She recommends 10 times a day. Now I know what mine was 20 years ago now. And I know that I am that person that I imagine myself to be 20 years ago, a person that you wouldn't recognise now. So finding something that is aspirational about yourself, and you just say it to yourself 10 times a day, and you'll be amazed at the stratospheric change you can create in yourself. So that's 3 things for you to look at this week. Looking back, comparing yourself to 6 months ago, or 3 or 12, whatever works for you. Finding somebody to confide in and talk to that you can trust. Or start to do some positive affirmations to build your confidence.